So yesterday I did a video about how Claude Fable 5, which is now banned in the world, not just the US as it was yesterday afternoon. But what I managed to do is get about 7 hours of Fable 5 and try and understand what it could do. And it was mind-blowing. It's just a shame we didn't get any more of it. But yeah, I think a lot of people got in and were shocked about how good it was. So yesterday's video, which I'll put the link to, which I suggest you go and have a look, showed Claude in the process of creating video. Basically, it was editing a video and it was doing all the right things to understand the video and put the right pieces together. And the reason I found that was because I created a website and it basically edited the background on there. If you can see, I can't point out there. It created this background. So let me just talk more about the website. If you want to see how it edited, go and see the other video from yesterday. But let's talk about how intelligent it was about creating this website and how I think, actually, I was thinking earlier, could this be the point where we don't actually create a website? We actually create a experience as you go to a page. Could we do that? It didn't take long. It took about 10-15 minutes for it to do this. So yeah, anyway, yeah, what does that mean for WordPress? If you can do that, it's all HTML. It's on a WordPress site, but it's all HTML and linked everywhere that was logical. I should have shown you the website before, but okay, let's just go through the logic and see how it intelligently came up with this exceptional page. So I'm building a universe. It has characters, it has story, it has stuff. And you can see how my brain is building the pieces to do that with this. This is my real file system. So if you go down to characters, so I put all the characters in there, all the locations, all the vehicles, all the weapons, all the items. So vehicles could be ships to spaceships to motorbikes. Weapons is anything that is a weapon. Items can be books, products, anything like that. So it can be external products as well. So not just in the universe, but stuff that comes out the universe. Music, episodes. So an episode is a part of the story that has basically been produced in a way to create a product. Stories are more generalist. Canon is the universe and how it's set up. And then factions, which is a recent addition, that's why it's number 10 and not earlier, is the canon of those factions. So I put logo in there, I put colors, feeling, music sometimes, but yeah. Okay, so that's that. So you can see how I structured it. And then we go to, this is inside one of the characters to give you some idea how it goes in. I've moved all these for speed actually, but those used to be in the profile. So you've got, I've talked about this in Octo before, you've got close-ups, standing shots, cinematic, emotions, which is one of the videos you probably see on stuff like that, and a close-up. So that's normally in profile, but I found that I have to click one folder, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot of pain, keep going into there. So I've moved them up. So profile is basically this. Okay, so that gives you some idea. Where's the Laura? Can't remember his name, but thank you for that question. Okay, let's go back to how, and really, my prompting is terrible. Don't worry about it. Prompting, I think, is going to be like DOS eventually. You're just going to tell it what to do, and then it will create a great prompt. But yeah, I still use prompts, and I create massively complex ones, but I don't write them. Lots to go through. I'm trying to be clear here. Okay, so this is the prompt. Very simply, a mind-blowing first homepage for 1212 Universe, my sci-fi universe styling. So that was a page that I did. Show you that if you want, but yeah, it's a very simple page with some colors. I have got a MD file with all the settings, but I didn't put that. And then characters. Okay, so here's the first build. It went away. This is Fable 5. It went away and it tell me about the characters, found all the characters. So it's going through the characters. Now, the other thing that it's doing is it's going to my Google hard drive. Remember that. So this is accessible. So all my characters, all my locations, all my vehicles, all my weapons is accessible by Fable. So it's going through. I'm not going to read all this, but basically what it did, it created the homepage. When it comes up, if it comes up, don't worry about it. That the homepage is this one. Okay, mind-blowingly good. There was so oh no, that one was terrible. And I said going. So I found a video on X, which was Claude tips, and I said go and have a look at these sites, which was these ones, which everyone's been going to. Yeah. And then create something like that. So it went away, access some stuff, and then suddenly, kapow. Didn't have the logo, so I had to upload the logo. Simple little things. Yeah. But what it did, do you see what it's doing? It's going to the characters because I've got a reference and it's accessing Google Drive. Yeah. Could you create a site from Google Drive files? Yes, I can. And what it's doing is taking those shots from a trailer and it's creating another video on the background. That is the hero loop that you see at the back of the video, at the back of the website. But more importantly, it's just sucking up all the information from the other stuff, like the turret page, and creating a website. So my thought was, okay, how clever is this? Look what it's done. So it's done that perfectly. If you look at this, make sure it's on there. I put a date on there. So it's created this countdown. I didn't say to do that. It's created all the characters in this. This was wrong. It said the tower, not the turret. Fine. 2 seconds. This wasn't in there, so I put the link. Fine. It's, immaterial. It created all the drop downs like this perfectly. Nothing wrong with those. Everything. It created the links that I had before that link to WordPress so people can buy it straight away. It created all these from those shots. These are not perfect, but they're very, very good. Yeah, and look, they're relevant. Okay, she's off. Fine, 3 seconds, But this blew my mind. It's taken all the characters and put links to the characters. So you go to the judge is there, which is deep in the website. Go to the full registry, goes to all the characters. It just knows. And then put this in there, which is from before as well. So, yeah. So where's Alora? Why do you need Alora if you can access the Google Drive? It's going to go to the Google Drive, it's going to get the characters, and then it's going to create the website. Yes, I'm sure people have been thinking about this and doing it. But again, it's to have it all in one place and accessible. Manipulate video, manipulate websites, manipulate your characters. So now can it create video from the characters in the folder? Anyway, there you go. It blew my mind. Fable 5. It's gone. But yeah, I think there's lots of questions. But there you go. That's how I create my website. So thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Thanks.